Hey everyone, it's Tash. So I thought I would do a updated pregnancy vlog just to let you guys know what's been going on. There's not really too much to report, to be honest. It'll probably be a pretty short video, just because it's all pretty much been like a waiting game. Like not really much has happened. But yeah, so today we are 12 weeks pregnant. Well, I don't know, see, our IVF clinic, I'm just going to go with that date because they said that today is like the change of date, so today I should be 12 weeks. I've had other scans that have said tomorrow is my change of date, Thursday, but everyone's just saying go with the IVF clinic. So technically if we go with them, we're 12 weeks today, which is good. So today we had our NIPT test results, or harmony test, whatever you want to call it. And basically what that test is, it's a blood test that you do. Oh, funny story though. So that test, what an absolute nightmare. So, because you have to call them and find a clinic or whatever that actually does that test, because not everyone is capable of doing it or qualified to do it. What do you want? Are you bored? I'm busy. So yeah, not everybody is qualified to do that one. So I called them, and I had like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, right? Like coming up, and then they said they could do it on a Sunday, but only till 11. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But you have to pay for it on the day, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't think that you could pay for it on a Sunday. Like I don't know, in my head I thought that, but I just kind of went with it because I was like, oh well, they know better. I don't know anything, I've never done this before. But so went there on the Sunday with Wesley, and she's like, no, you can't pay for it, so you're gonna have to come back tomorrow. And I mean, it's not close to my house, it's kind of annoying. So we left, and then we went back on the Monday, and then like I did everything right. I drank water, I did everything like correctly to try and get my blood like going, but this one lady tried 3 times to get blood and it didn't work. Oh, and the ladies there were it was actually really inappropriate. They were like whinging about each other to me, and I was just like, that's not really interested in hearing about your drama, mate. Not really keen. But yeah, so they were whinging about each other to me, which was weird. But so the first lady tried 3 times. Apparently that's not allowed. Like you're only allowed to have 2 attempts, and then you have to go and get somebody else to have a try. And so they did 3 attempts, and then she was like, oh well, we're not allowed to try anymore today, you'll have to come back tomorrow. And I was just like, I came yesterday, I came today, like can I not just say that I don't care, like that you can try again and I don't mind? And she's like, oh, we'll go sit out there for a bit, we'll get you like a heat pack and stuff to put on your arm to try and get the blood moving and stuff, and have some water, and then we'll have another try. So I went out for like 30 minutes and then just sat down, guzzled water, I had this heat pack on my arm, went back in, and then she tried again like 4 times. 4 or 3? Maybe it was 3. I think it was 3. I think I had 6 needles. Yeah. So she tried again in my arm. She even tried my hand. Like it was ridiculous. Just couldn't get blood out of me that day. I was like a vampire. I was just dry. But yeah, so she's like, nah, sorry, but that's all we can do. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. And I was like, oh. So we're back on the Tuesday as well, and thank God they got some blood out of me that day. But yeah, so that was, when was that? It was like last week. This is the problem. Okay, I'll go through symptoms later, but I can't remember anything at the moment. But yeah, I feel like that was last week. I don't even know. But anyways, yeah, so she finally got blood, and then yeah, went home. So today we got the results for that, and yeah, test for like Down syndrome. There's like 3 trisomy numbers. I'm not really sure, not really sure what they are, but it's basically to see if your baby is healthy. And they don't give you a straight yes or no. They give you either low or high risk or something like that, and all of ours were all low risk, thank goodness. So that's good. So basically our baby is healthy, which is good. On that letter as well was the gender, but so this is the gender in here, but we don't want to know yet. We want to find out with everybody at a gender reveal party. I don't know when we're going to do that, but we'll talk about later because Wesley's at work. But yes, we want to find out with everyone together. We don't want to know yet. But so far everything's looking good. Next week we have the... Can you not? Hunter, what are you doing? So next week we have the... I'm distracted, sorry. So next week we have the 12-week scan. Well, I'll be 13 plus 1. Because they like to do it closer to 13 weeks if they can, and no higher than 13 plus 5. And I'm working, after today I'm working like every day. So we have to do it next week at 13 plus 1. But that's normally, if you didn't do the blood test, because that costs money, if you didn't do the blood test, you would just do the scan and they would have a look at like the neck bone and stuff like that to see if there's any markers for it possibly having any illnesses, the baby. But because we've already done the blood test, that's good. So the next one, I mean, you still have to be cautious. There's been, because I'm part of these like IVF pregnancy and whatnot groups, and there's still been times when people have had low risk on the letter, but then they've gone to the scan and then they found that, I don't know, their baby's organs are growing outside of their body or something. So you still have to be cautious. I mean, it's still going to be nerve-wracking because, I mean, I'm just nervous all the time anyways about it. That's his squeaker, sorry. But, yes, we'll have that next week, and then it'll be good too because Wesley hasn't, I don't think he's seen the baby since like 7 or 8 weeks or something like that. I don't know, it was really small. And I had a scan a couple weeks ago with my GP and I filmed it, and it's actually pretty funny, but the baby was like moving at first, and then as soon as I got the camera out, it was being cheeky and stopped moving. So I'll post that video on here so you guys can have a little watch. But yeah, keep watching because yeah, it's not moving at the start and then it starts moving, but I'll post that now.
Probably an artery.
At least you can see the little heartbeat.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, there you go.
Good girl. Good boy. Good girl.
Oh my gosh.
Stretching. I see it turning around. Patience. Oh, that was a good one. That was cute.
So yeah, it'll be cool for Wesley to see the baby because it hasn't been that big. Like I showed him that video obviously and sent it to him, but he hasn't seen it like in person with like arms and legs and where it actually looks like a real baby. So it'll be fun for us to do that. But that's pretty much all that's happening. And symptom wise, so still feel sick, that hasn't changed. It's always still worse at night time, as it has been since the start. I've been getting some headaches too, which I mean, there's people that don't get headaches. I've always suffered a little bit from headaches, but like I hadn't had one for ages, and then all of a sudden the last maybe like week or two I've started getting them again. I've started getting them again, but yeah, that one's new. And then I'll probably even do it in this video, but I don't know, like for those that don't know, I physically can't burp. I never burp. It's actually really bad because if you have any fizzy drinks or anything, you get, like everyone gets gas and you can't get it, like I can't get it out. So Yeah, I physically can't burp, but I've been getting, I don't know if you call it like indigestion or something, but the bubble will come up. Like I can feel, if I was able to, I can feel it kind of come up, and then it just like kind of gurgles and then goes back down, which sucks. But yeah, I don't know if you call that like indigestion or something like that. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I don't have like heartburn or anything like that, but that one's also present. And then that's pretty much it, I think. I don't know if I had my Doppler in my last video, but I bought a fetal Doppler because I, with our history, get nervous. So I listen to the baby's heartbeat like every night, and heartbeat's so strong. It's starting to slow down again as well, which is really cool. So when we first heard it, it was 150 beats per minute. There you go, there's a bubble. And then it went up to like 170, which is normal, and then now it's starting to go back down again. I think it was like 160-ish last night, so it's starting to go back down again, which is cool, but that's just as they get bigger, apparently. So I listen to that like every night. Wesley thinks I'm nuts, but whatever keeps you sane, and less stress is best for me and baby, so that's still his squeaker. But yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of the gender, I am convinced it's a boy. Everyone is. There's only one person that thinks it's a girl. And yeah, I'm just getting really strong boy vibes, which is hard because name-wise, I feel like girls' names are easier. Boys' names I'm really struggling with, but we've been tinkering with, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called Kinder. Shh! It's called Kinder. It's an app on your phone you can get, and it's like Tinder, but so you and your partner like link your accounts and you swipe on names that you like, and then if you match, it like pops up. So we've been tinkering with that, and I think we've got like maybe 2 or 3 matches. Most of them, I think 2 of them are girls, 1's a boy, but all of our names are different, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, we're convinced it's a boy, but we'll just have to wait for the gender reveal and then go from there. But that's pretty much it for me. I don't think there's anything else to report. No. But yeah, so I'll probably do another video next week because I want to try and, I don't know if they let you, but I'll try and film while the scan's going on. And we'll get photos. They do 4D photos too for free, which is cool. Well, it's included, which is cool. So yeah, I'll probably post again next week. And I'm sorry I've been so like MIA. It's just, there's not really that much to report. It's basically been a waiting game for the last few weeks, and symptoms wise, nothing's really changed that much. It's all nausea, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it for me, I think. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week, but I hope you all have a lovely Wednesday, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.